Hey, what's up guys, Benny here and welcome to another episode of Benny's Bootcamp, where we take a look at some gameplay from some of the best Warzone players out there. And today we're going to be taking a look at who I think is the best sniper in the game. Like, some of the stuff that you're about to see is obscene, and you'll probably go, he's a hacker, and I can tell you he's not. He's just ridiculously good. Like, you'll see it in his aim throughout his gameplay, whether it's using an assault rifle, whether it's using the sniper. It's ridiculous, and he goes ahead and drops 42 kills in this game, and it is, of course, Bartonologist. Make sure to go check him out. His links will be down in the description below, but I'm excited to look at this because, like, when I've played with him in the past, you're just kind of be going along and you'll just like hear like a bang bang, and we'll just see your kill feed going as he's down someone from the other side of the map with the AX50. He has single-handedly made me think the AX50 is the best sniper in the game. Not the HDR, it's the AX50 because of that fire rate. If you're accurate like Barton is, you're just going to pick up a lot more kills, and there's a lot to learn from him as well because he's a great all-round player. His aim is second to none, but the way that he moves around the map and uses it, and of course he's in Superstore, it's where every single high kill game starts, because, you know, there's a high volume of people. And like, straight here, right, I want to point this out, right? This is something that you need to be adding to your game. If you're not already, right, you need to be adding this into your game because, right, you'll see, right, we're going slow-mo. We go a little bit faster than that, right? We'll go a little bit faster, but he goes here, sees the enemy, snaps on, and does a little bunny hop, right? That little bunny hop, right, may not seem like much, but it's huge. It makes you really difficult to hit, just the way the hitboxes work on your character. And in a firefight, if you do that and then go straight into a drop shot as well, if it's a bit more of a drawn out fight, you will find yourself winning a lot of gunfights. And something else, he's great. I think it's one of the reasons because he's on mouse and keyboard as well, but he's great at just using the tap map and marking where his team should go and where he sees enemy players going. But yeah, even with a Bruin, it's not his like kind of trademark, because he is the sniper in Warzone. Like, you'll see him in Vic streams, you'll see him play with a lot of top players, and in tournaments as well. But he's using the MP5, and you might have seen my video yesterday, right? But he is, of course, as if we just go back, is using the hipfire builds, right? So he's got that 5 milliwatt laser, he's got the like sleight of hand, he has the integral monolithic suppressor, he's got a 45 round mag, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, like, he's also quite a funny guy, and he knows that he uses the AX50 a lot. And here we go. I'm just excited to start seeing him shoot because it is a work of art, right? The way, and also look at how he's moving the map. Even though he's in the open, he's constantly doing that little bunny hop that we saw earlier, to make himself a difficult target to hit, and it's very key. Slide cancelling as well. He's got some of the best movement in the game, which is kind of backed up, but there we go. Straight away does it. Let's have a look at what he does here, because every time you're sniping in Warzone, you've got that, you always have that bit of time between where you've got to draw back your sniper to kind of set up the next shot. So he pulls shot off, dips straight into cover, and then jumps straight back in. Jump shot, ready to take off that thing. He took his armor off the net first time, knows he'll be able to land it, and then he pushes in with his MP5 because MP5 close range, perfect weapon combination. Sniper for long distance, the SMG for that short to medium range as well, which is why you'll see a lot of snipers use the MP7 over the MP5, but Barton is so confident using his sniper even at medium range. He goes with the MP5, which just dominates it close. Like, you see, there's just nothing. That guy stood no chance at all. He's just running along. He's probably trying to escape. He's on the radar. Barton comes to the top, jump shots again, so you can see get a first clip of the opponent. Beautiful gameplay. I actually really love watching Barton play. Great use of the tap map again, allows his team to know exactly where to go, and it's something you should always do as well, is take advantage of the tap map and place markers. If you know an enemy's there, whether it's a red dot, whether it's thing, because then you don't have to really focus on your mini map as much, and you can really focus about what's going on around your peripheral vision. It's not multiplayer. You don't need to look at your mini map as much as you do in multiplayer. I hate these buildings because for some reason, right, hold on, if we ever look, let's go back here, you see that top level there, right? You can't shoot through that. It's a metal crate. You can see through it, but bullets won't go past it. It's like a force field from the future. Real power position around the map. So if you get up there, definitely go ahead and do it. But once again, great shots. Come on, start using the sniper. It's why I'm excited, because it's already get 8 kills. There's 32 to come. Look at that. Straight away, boom. It's ridiculous. right? It's just, but what I love about it is the way that he moves, right? And this is what you really should take from this, is he slides in, sees the green, takes that pause to get the shot off, and then nice little jump shot, gets the down, right? Knows the rest of the team's there, all right? So he's going to push up with the MP5, open with the C4 to get the armor crack, slides in, and it's a really important thing to do. The way that you approach gunfights, you always want to be mixing it up, making yourself unpredictable and also changing your hitbox. So here, slides into the corner, slides into fight, starts hip firing. It's what that MP5 is great for as well. It's just like maximum mobility, cut that down. He's got the down here, hasn't got the kill confirmation yet, so knows he could either self-res, sees the shadow. Okay. Something else that's really important, it's not just about seeing like full bodies or seeing enemy movement. It's like looking for the small details, and you'll see it here. He knows that a player is there now because of the shadow on the floor, and there's other things that kind of give away enemy positions like that, from sound to like a laser. But here, straight away, allows him to slide in, use that hip fire, sees the other player, makes a mistake there. He does make a mistake. He thinks I've done that so many times. It just goes for the full-on melee. I've done that so many times where you forget that you've already thrown your C4 and you're like, oh no, and you get that horrible animation that you can't really do much about. But it worked out. He's on 11 kills now. We'll start seeing him use the sniper more at kind of mid to late game once you kind of get into those more open areas. But right now, when you're around Superstore and kind of like the hotel area, there's a lot of small intricate areas that you can fight where using a submachine gun like an MP5 or an MP7 is going to really dominate. All right, straight away, he's seen that the enemy team's at silos because of red markers. And here we go. Here's the snipe. The snipes begin. Misses his first 2 shots, but it's not going to put him off. All right, sees him crossing the road because he knows he's got the zone, so they're going to be crossing over. He won't miss the third. Gets that down perfectly. I actually want to see that again. Because like a lot of people don't like the X50 because it's not got as high a bullet velocity, right? So you have to sometimes take into account the drop off. But here, it's at that range, aims directly in front of him, and just it's just so clean. Another thing as well, remember to use the compass on the top of your HUD, like you can see it, and it's a great way of lining up enemies to make sure you know where they are. No, please, there's no way. He must be when you get an armor crack on a helicopter, it's the most gutting thing. Okay, he's letting him go now. One of his teammates have gone down, so he's getting involved. He's got that MP5. I don't know why, if it's just the field of view that he has on PC or it's just the way that he moves around the map, but it just looks so smooth. He's such a clean player, and I think that contributes to his sniping because you need to be able to track enemies so well. Nice right at the bottom. Has he just seen that guy? Yes, he has. Look at that. Big I'm not even gonna let him finish this kill. I want you to see this because the whole point of this series is to help make you better. Look at what top players do to make them such a great player. And look here, right? So takes this guy down. Right, that's not the cleanest kill, but he was too worried about this other person. Here you get a fraction, and this is the big things to see, right? You get fractions of seconds to see little bits of movement like this, and this allows Barton to gives Barton the information to how he's going to approach his gunfight. So dips into the cover. Right here, sees the enemy player dropping, all right? So he then counters with a drop shot himself and then jumps straight back up. Now, there's a thing with hitboxes within Modern Warfare and Warzone where if you change your height all the time, I don't know why I was doing that. It was like Baby Shark or something. It makes it really difficult for the enemy player to hit your hitbox because just the way the game mechanics work. And this is some great close range combat here. Like I want to watch that again because I was talking about hitboxes and stuff, but it's just, this is what you need to do to systematically take down opponents. All right, so here, nice and simple, down, snap straight onto the doorway. That's something as well. Remember, when you're in a gunfight, always try and snap your attention to the nearest danger point that you don't have covered. So look at the time it takes him there. Second he's finished that kill, he's snapping on, expecting the opponent to be pushing towards him. And then straight away, nice and clean. MP5's not going to lose at that distance. Slides in, uses the hip fire. And now he's still looking because here's the guy from top. A little bit messy, but the railings are there, so it makes it a little bit tough. But still, super, super smooth gameplay. Okay, here we go. Open map time. The sniper is out. Takes his time. Misses a shot. I never expect Barton to miss more than 2 shots in a row. Otherwise, I'm always very, very surprised. But, like, it's so clean. And the way that he finishes his opponents as well, he just knows where that body's going to fall and where to, like, kind of shoot with a sniper. And it is something I would say. It is very, very difficult if you are a controller player playing on a low sensitivity to snipe like this. Like, Barton uses the full use of his arm. He's in the middle of the open here. They've got head glitches on him at the top of a hill, and he's able to move across this open ground. Having someone like this on your team is so useful when you're pushing in from the circle, because he might not be getting the finishers all the time, but what he is doing is getting those down, so you've got time to push forward. And he's just killed all 3 of them. Like, he's actually... Like, I wish I could snipe like this, right? This is just... It's just so nice to see. Just look. Oh, just a body shot. No, all right. I'm getting hit. There's a little bit of movement as well. Just every time he's taking that shot, he's just doing that kind of like little flick side thing before locking back on. Just make himself as difficult to hit as possible. Really add that into your game. And then, you know, first one's always just like a little, you know, like how you see like an NBA player, right? First one is just like a shot to kind of gauge the distance. Then he just doesn't miss. And he's already on 21 kills, 58 players left in the lobby. So we know he's going to rack up a lot more kills pretty quickly. Gets out of the vehicle. And that's like I've also noticed a lot of players do now as well, is if you're the person that's going for high kills, you don't necessarily want to be the driver. You want to be the person that gets out a little bit early. Driver goes off and kind of draws the attention, and it gives you the opportunity to get a different angle they're not expecting. Really, really important. I know it's something that like Nick Merckx and stuff like that have talked a lot about as well. Nice work at the MP5. I am surprised he's using the MP5 though for this sort of distance. Just because, like, with a sniper rifle, MP5 is not necessarily always the best combination, but it depends on your skill level of a sniper. And Barton is, as I said, probably like hacker level worthiness of snipers. Look at this, like mid-range. No one else would snipe at that range. And he's challenging, even though he's been hit with armor. He's cracked him, but... Name in the comments, name other snipers that you know that are at this level. I know Sprat's probably up there as well, but... Perfect. Slides. Whole team of 3. Ooh, runs. Okay, he's got himself. Gets that down. Just, like, perfect. The way that he mixes his kind of stature in a gunfight is key. So I'm going to go back and go through this, because I think this is really important for you to take to kind of learn for your own gameplay. So here, it's unfortunate there to kind of lose a little fraction of a second with a heartbeat sensor, but... manages to get the down early, use that C4. And something else I've learned recently as well is if you throw a C4 and it's just on someone that you've downed, they think they've got self-res, wait till you hear the self-res sound to trigger the C4 and they'll go straight back down rather than not finishing them. Drops in, downs 2 there, runs away because there's a grenade on the floor. Right, then jumps in, does the jump shot again, and then sees the 4th. And now look at the transition here. Look at how quickly he reacts to kind of throw the opponent off. This is something that's really hard to do on controller unless you've got like a scuff or an elite controller where you've got crouch and jump on the paddles. But look, I want you to really see this. Look at, oh, and we'll do it in slow mo so you can see it. So look at, hold on, we'll go a little bit quicker than that, but look how he's just altering his height. So he's drop shotted, raises his body up again, and he was just kind of like bunny hopping up and down, which gave him that opportunity to win that gunfight. So if he's locked on aim assist, and whether he's using a mouse and keyboard or he's using aim assist and controller, it's going to be hard to keep on track. Here, just seen someone bought in, pops his dead silence, pushes with that MP5, so clean, 27 kills. Gonna get the high ground here. So once again, like fighting inside of buildings is hard. Like there's a few places that you can pick up kills when you're pushing a building. One is just what you've seen Barton do here, shooting someone peeking down the railings. Also just kind of like the side of the railings when you're pushing up. Always worth kind of checking and then shooting people's feet when they push you. Come on, I want to see more snipes, Barton. I've hyped you up as the best sniper in Warzone. We're seeing a lot of MP5. I'm not complaining because this is the best MP5 build in the game right now, especially after that secret nerf dropped. But like that's why you question hacks, right? Because that's why you question hacks. And he first of all tries to, because he's got FMJ on his AX50. He tries to shoot him through the roof. This, oh, right, little person get marked. Oh, let me just pop his head off. Is he gonna? Oh, hold on. There's a guy flying. I fully expect, every time I see Barton go for a shot, I'm fully expect us to see the like, oh, enemy downed. Oh no, don't shoot, please. I feel like there's gonna be an insane shot in his locker still for this game. Right, he's just, all right, there we go. Just this is what the AX50 can do that the HDR can't. Because of the rate of fire that you have with this, you can drop multiple people down, and you can challenge like full squads. That isn't, once again, insane move. Has the nerve to shoot like that. He's waiting for support from his teammate here, using that tree. Very surprised he's gone for the plate there. It's smart. Teammates has come and saved his bacon there, but you know, it's happened. But something to take from this for you is look at how, all right, because he was focusing on what was going on in front of him, right? So he was focusing on this guy, all right? Up on top, look at the speed that he reacts and get himself into cover. There is that fraction of a second right here, right? He identifies the tree is the only bit of cover that he has around him. It's the only thing that he can use to kind of not take fire. Jumps straight into it, gets some shots off while doing that, tries to get the sniper, fails. Then he knows the tricky position here. That guy has height, cover, everything, plate advantage. Waits for his teammate to come out, support him. That's why it's so important to work and communicate with your teammates in those sort of situations. Now he can play the gas in this open area on the left. Use the MP5. It's still good at that distance, but knows these guys are going to be cutting across. Nice little jump shots again. Always be doing that. It keeps your momentum going, keeps your speed going. Really worth doing. This is always a stressful area though. When you're moving in with the gas behind you, there's not really much you can do. Oh, right shield. Shoot him in the feet. Perfect. Oh, nice. All right, 33 kills, 28 left. This could have been a 50+ kill game. Once again, he's done really nice work with the MP5. It's actually really good to see because he is so dominant with the sniper rifle, as you've seen the way that he plays. But it also shows that having that good accuracy really transitions into using the MP5 and submachine guns. But also the importance of that smooth tracking with the sniper. And like using the map environment as well. Like, it's the one thing I've noticed is you don't always need to be on the front foot. You don't always need to be super aggressive. People are going to come to you, especially when they're hearing gunfire. Think about how you play, right? And when you hear a gunfire, you're like, I've got to go. I've got to get involved. And Barton is able just to kind of like break these areas down, get involved, work within these small areas without too much extra pressure. Here we go. Boom. Don't challenge him with a sniper. Okay, just look at this. All right, he sees the little dot. All right, he sees the little kind of the lens flare. He's like, all right, you're staring at me with a sniper. Jump shots into it, flick of the wrist, straight across, and he'll try and go for those wall bangs as well. But they've got a V set up right now. Really useful to see, especially when you're kind of locking areas down. Using the MP5 here just to guarantee those kills. This isn't distance you need to use a sniper, but if they're falling from the sky, go ahead. Oh, nice. That guy should have dipped out straight away. As soon as he lost his tracking, then should have dipped out of that fight. But 12 people left, 40 kills. This is insane. All right. But like, one of the things, if you guys want to know how to snipe, definitely worth looking at how Barton does things, because it's a lot of practice, but the way that he plays the map as well is tier 1 out of everyone. I'd say, like, there's a reason he's like got the KD that he has and as positioned in tournaments and stuff like that. So all right, here we go. There's 7 people left, one final squad, 3 players. I wonder if he's going to be able to get any more cracks on with his sniper. His teammate's gone down though. This is always a difficult spot here. Final game. I wonder if they're actually going to win this game. Like, this is the opinion. Do you think like personal records count if you don't win the game? If you don't win, is it just kind of like, no, you got a high kill, but I'm afraid 42. He gets killed there, but ridiculous gameplay. Absolutely love seeing that from Barton. As I said, his links will be down in the description below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I'm going to have a lot more gameplays coming. I'm uploading every single day this month, so you're going to want to make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you in the next Call of Duty Warzone video.